Hi, Scrappy friends. I have a new layout for you today. And this layout I actually did for a sketch challenge that I am hosting over at the Victoria Marie No Buy group. A whole bunch of us are in a group that have kind of decided not to make any big or any purchases this month for Scrappy stuff. And to help keep us accountable, we are trying to stay active in the group and, just show each other some love so we don't spend money. But anyway, so I'm going to be using that sketch at the beginning. And I sometimes like sketches, though, as I was watching this while I was editing, oh, there's little fingers. I felt like Tanya because I wanted to say, this sketch was giving me such a hard time, and I really just wanted to say, Sketch, I don't like you. I don't want to follow your rules. I don't know why, because I picked the sketch, which is the funny thing. But this sketch, oh my goodness, I don't know. Maybe it's been a really crazy, week and a half or whatever, just over on the Crafty Maven getaway. I've been doing a lot of stuff over there, trying to get things situated so that I won't be doing as much stuff, so I can scrap more and give you guys some more good stuff on my channel, and so I can participate a little bit more in the Facebook group that we have for the Crafty Maven. But I think that sometimes when I'm doing a lot of stuff, my brain just takes a lot longer to get into the hang of the flow of just scrapping. And for whatever reason, the sketch just was not wanting to work. And as you can see, I'm playing around, and I thought I was going to use 3 different papers because I thought, oh, that'll be nice, all these different colors and patterns, because that's kind of what the sketch showed. And I figured, hey, things have been a little difficult. Why not just, go with the sketch? As you can see here, I'm sitting just looking at it. And let me tell you guys, I worked on this for maybe an hour. It did not take me that long at all. But even watching this back, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really slow. And there's only 10 minutes, not even, of video, once I condensed it. And even then, I feel like I'm just going so slow, and I was thinking about a lot. Maybe I was just overthinking it, and that could be it. Because sometimes I think we overthink things and sketches. We feel like it's really boxing us in when it's really not, and we just need to go with it. But, I think the thing I like about sketches is it gets me to think outside of maybe what I normally would just do if I'm just gonna put, papers and layer papers and whatever on a page. And there's nothing wrong with just going with your style, just doing with what you normally do. And I know I've heard Jen Scow say this quite a bit, and I agree with it. I think you need to really just have a couple of really good go-to designs that you like, that that you do really well, and go from there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with using a sketch, and there's nothing wrong with doing whatever you want to do, whatever you feel comfortable. And I mean, I think if I wasn't trying to do the sketch for my group, because I really wanted to, I really want to try to participate in the group and do the sketches along with the ladies, because, we're there to encourage each other. So otherwise, and the other sketch that I did for that challenge too, and I don't have it, I didn't tape it, and I'm glad I didn't, because it took forever. I don't know. And some of it is guys, I don't usually use 3 photos. And actually, they had 4, and I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. But I really like the gray with the gray on the top and the bottom, and they're not even. The top one is a little bit bigger than the bottom one, but I'm okay with that because, it doesn't have to be perfect. And, who's going to notice just by looking in the album? Oh, one strip is a little bit bigger, thicker than the other strip. And I really like that pop of red. That red is from the Journey collection crepe paper. You have to. And I think it really goes well with what I want to use for the title. I kind of already had an idea of what I wanted to use. I was wanting to use some of the words from the Wonder Collection. And since there's a lot of those muted colors, those are really popular with crepe paper lately. A lot of vintagey stuff. So, and I kind of cut some of this out of me cutting the happy. I cut out the word happy, and then I kind of trimmed that down a little bit because I wanted to use let the good times roll, because this is a layout about my dog's ball, especially while we do school. While we do school, he always has to come and sit in with us, and a lot of times he'll bring his Kong ball in with him because that's the only one that he hasn't destroyed completely. And he'll sit there and he'll play with it, and sometimes he'll try to give it to me and I'll throw it out of the room and he'll bring it back. And sometimes he'll even like throw it himself. Like he'll like toss it. It's really funny. And I thought that, and I got a whole bunch of cute shots of him, and I thought I would just make a layout with that. So you see, I used that tag that had love on it, and I had stamped that to like stamp it. Just to check the stamp, I think. And I had it left over, and I figured, hey, that blue really matches, and it has a heart. And then I used a chipboard arrow from the Wonder chipboard. And then that XOXO, I think, is from Dear Lizzie. It was from the die cuts. And I really love these wooden hearts, and I'm trying to use them so I don't just let them sit in my stash. It's really hard because I want to use them, or I want to keep them in there. But you really gotta use that stuff up, because otherwise it's gonna look better on your pages than sitting in your stash, right? And that's what this whole, trying not to buy much for October or buy anything. I haven't bought in anything, but this week I've been so crazy. Yeah. I do have a gift card though for when I'm feeling weak. I can use my gift card. Plus, there's a few things that I wanted to get that were Christmassy that I didn't get a chance to get yet. So I'm only going to do 1 month, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm not. I try not to buy too much. I mean, I know I have a ton of stuff. So in a minute, you're going to see me do some journaling, and I'm doing the date stamp. And of course, I didn't think about the fact that I had that wood there and the chipboard, and it really didn't come out too good. I had to go back and use my pen. But that's okay, because it actually makes it look a little bit more hand done with the journaling pen in there. And I'm really sad because this Chamel pen is really starting to leak. And I love it. I want more of them. I don't know. Can you still get those Chamel pens? I haven't been able to see them, but I love those. They write really, really nice. I only have the gray one left, though. Actually, no. I have the pink one. I don't know if it works, though. I know the blue one I had to throw out. But anyway, I just talked about him and journaling, and then I think I'm going to be done. Oh, I did some splatters, but I kept it really simple. With all that's going on, I really wanted it to be more about the photos and the story, and I really just didn't feel like I needed to over-embellish, especially since it took me forever to get everything how I thought I wanted it. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys remember that even if something isn't going the way that you like it, sometimes you got to push through, and sometimes it's okay to say, hey, this is not working, I'm gonna start all over. But I will see you guys again, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.